I did bring you a present because I have a brand new line of cocktails launching right now. It's called Courage and Stone. For the discerning adult person who doesn't want to drink a sparkly, kind of cooler type beverage, but wants an adult beverage.
Yes.
It's ready to drink. You don't have to add anything. It's 80 proof, so it's as strong as a straight whiskey. So you're getting value for your buck. And if you want to come home and have a nice drink, you don't want to make it. You just pour it.
Okay. Have you brought glasses?
I brought glasses.
With ice too.
With ice because I am a grown and sophisticated fancy lady. So this is our old fashioned.
This is a new venture here. I would say it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and God bless Don Bowie, our recording producer. He let me know it is 5 o'clock in Cape Verde.
Oh, lovely. I guarantee no one knows where that is until they Google it. Enjoy Googling Cape Verde, everybody.
By the way, that was the worst De Niro movie ever, by the way. Right?
Country in Africa.
But here, let me give you a little garnish.
There we go. A garnish.
Yeah, there you go.
What is this garnish?
It's a dried
This is impressive.
Slice.
It's a dried what?
It's an orange slice. I'm not cutting an orange on your show, Rich. I brought some dried ones.
Very good. So it's a dried orange slice.
Cheers.
And this is
Cheers, everybody.
courageandstone.com is how you can get this line of premium blended bottled cocktails.
Salute.
Yeah.
What do you got? Do you have it over there too?
I'm drinking coffee, Rich. Come on.
Okay, here we go.
Do I?
Do I cheers here?
Cheers me. I'm very rude. I just put them in my pie hole.
Okay.
But the old fashioned is the most popular cocktail in the country, thanks in no small part to Mad Men.
That's got a kick right there.
Yeah, well, because it's whiskey, my friend.
Well, and also, though, how long does it take for the dried orange garnish to actually mix with this thing?
It doesn't mix.
It doesn't.
It's just decorative.
It is.
It's decorative. I'm trying to class this place up. Every time I come, I want to add a little bit of value. And
I appreciate
today
that.
I brought you
know
the
what's
orange
decorative
slices.
right now is the inside of my esophagus.
I'm taking from this experience
warm.
that Rich
Tuesday
is
at
not a big
11:27.
whiskey drinker. Am I de-virginizing you right now?
You know what? I am not a big whiskey drinker.
Am I popping your maraschino cherry?
Per se. No, that is not the case. Because I always used to, in diners, I always used to get like the cherry, for a drink, and I'd always used to eat those.
Okay.
So I go way back there.
Ooh, yes,
but I wasn't
lots of
drinking this.
experience.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
It's a classic old fashioned. The whiskey is small batch distilled in Brooklyn by a bunch of guys with beards and stuff. And actually, the first batch, which
what is it? Hold on. What does that mean?
I don't know. Brooklyn guys in Brooklyn like to wear beards.
Okay.
But this first batch of Courage and Stone, when we talk about it being handcrafted, I actually bottled the very first myself. The very first batch of
so
this
your
product.
people didn't bottle
No,
it.
that my people.
You literally did it.
Yeah, I did it myself. I was just in New York. That was what I was doing in New York.
What's with the name? What's the origin of the name?
Originally, I was thinking something along the lines of liquid courage.
Yes.
And I wanted it to sound like something that had some provenance and some strength that kind of spoke to like the American idea of self-startership and craftsmanship.
Sure.
And I just took courage and lined it up with a lot of other words until I found two I liked. And then I asked my friends what they liked the best.
Courage and
this is
Stone.
focus grouping at its cheapest, guys. Just get your friends drunk and ask them which one which name they like best.
Courage and Stone.
Yes, it does.
There it is.
It's it sounds like the American West and pioneership.
It does.
Yeah.
And it also looks like you need to make sure that it's not next to the, I guess, perfume or something like
Well,
that.
yes.
But
you know what this is? This is like a very, very nice flask-sized bottle for a party or a tailgate, yo.
Ooh.
Your friends are drinking some kind of bottom of the cooler beer, and you're like, guys, I just got a promotion to a better cocktail and also to a corner office. You guys need to get it together. Whatever aren't we smack talking at tailgating? If you're not making fun of your friends at a tailgate,
that's true.
You're doing it wrong.
You are doing it wrong.
90% of tailgating is insulting your friends. And the other 10% is screaming about the fact that your team is losing.
Aisha Tyler right here on the Rich Eisen Show. What else? It looks like you have jams and
I
stuff.
brought garnishes. Like, the
What is
classic
that?
way of serving an old fashioned is with a cherry. Would you like a cherry?
Yeah, I mean, come on now. Don't cheat me.
Well, you're a cherry expert, apparently.
I am. Okay, now let's see if it's any better.
Yeah,
all right, this is, by the way, my third sip before 11:30 in the morning Pacific
I
time.
feel like
just
Rich
hit
hasn't been doing
11:30, you're
adulthood
good.
right so far.
Yeah.
Okay.
Day drinking is
Very
the
good.
mark of an evolved adult.
Liquid lunch, I think.
Because you are not my mom.
By the way, I could use this during the Hall of Fame ceremony on Saturday. During the speeches. What's the weather going to be like during the Hall of Fame ceremonies in Canton, Ohio? Usually it's about 90 degrees, 100% humidity right there in beautiful Stark County, Ohio. This wouldn't be bad.
It wouldn't be bad. And we also made it because it's 80 proof, you can pour it over ice and it's going to hold its structure and its flavor for a long time.
All right, your Saturday forecast in Canton, mostly sunny, 84 degrees.
How does it
61% humidity.
Ooh, it's the humidity that gets you.
Okay.
Not bad.
How does it pair with a Chick-fil-A sandwich?
Well,
have you
first
ever
of
tried
all,
that before?
the best way to drink a great cocktail is with the most kind of like low, like low rent street food, burrito, tacos, like the fish sticks that your mom forgot in the freezer and you're just dying to eat. It's 2 a.m. So it pairs well.
Not the best calorie choice. It could be the.
I mean, are we on a diet? Or are we living our lives here?
Right.
Yes.
And so
you're going to be in Iowa, in Ohio, not California.
Yes, there will be anywhere between 6 to 8 speeches on Saturday.
Very long.
Some of them are on average about 25, 30 minutes.
Oh, gosh.
And, many of them are very moving. And, it's not, sometimes you just don't want to check your watch.
Just keep this in your suit pocket and then just a little
pop.
A little nip.
Little pop.
That's the idea is quality over quantity.
If I actually did this, probably the worst thing would be to telegraph my decision to the entire free world before I actually do that on the NFL Network. That's a bad idea.
Do you have a bad poker face? Do you have a tell, or can you keep a secret?
I think so. I mean, I
famous last words.
Wait, guys, do I? Do I have a tell?
Now, you're a poker player, correct?
I was on the Celebrity World Poker Tour.
Now, have you ever played? Aisha Tyler here on the Rich Eisen Show. Have you ever played in the World Series of Poker in the main event? Did you do the main event?
I just did the Celebrity Poker Tour. I never did the series. No, you need time. You need to commit time to that lifestyle, and I don't have it. But
yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, would you now? If you played in the World Series of Poker, would you do the hood? Would you do the sunglasses? Would you do what would you do here?
With all due respect to the sensitivity of this comment, I would be like the Black Lady Unabomber. You wouldn't know anything about me under there. I'd have like wraparounds and a hoodie and then another hoodie over that first hoodie, so you couldn't figure out where the first hoodie came from.
That's the way you would be.
Yeah, because I think the problem is, even the greatest poker, people are repetitive beings. We develop tells, and then when we kill our old tells, we develop new ones.
Right.
But if you could find a way to kind of inhabit a different character every time you played poker, just pretend to be somebody else.
Yes.
That's another way to kind of mask your tells.
Well, my problem is when I get pocket aces, I do get my heart. Here's the worst tell. Go like that. That's
okay.
Is that a tell?
Yeah. Also, I'm worried about your nasal passages.
Yeah, I know. By the way, for the joke, I now need an ENT right now.
Right this minute.
That's too bad. But comedy, as you know, it leaves a mark sometimes.
It does. Comedy is suffering, my friend.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.